Hi there, I'm now going to show you how you can use your fingers to calculate some of the more difficult times table calculations. I've got those in a square here, so that's questions such as 6 times 7 and 9 times 9. These are the calculations that the children find most difficult. So I'm looking at this from the point of view of a Year 6 teacher. You need your times tables to help get you through the SATs, and you're going to need them when you get to your GCSEs. And if you know them, it's going to give you so much more confidence in maths. It doesn't mean that you're not good at maths if you don't know your times tables, but it just makes maths so much easier if you do. So, most children by the time they get to Year 6 know there's 1s, 2s, 5s and 10s. So that's all of those crossed off. Some of the children will still count 2s and 5s count the 2s and 5s using their fingers, which is fine. I find the 3s and the 4s are a couple of times tables that children do find difficult. But once you know them, you cross off all of those. And I use something like this in a lesson to support children who don't know the 3s and 4s. This just gives children an idea of visually what a number looks like. So obviously 7 times 3, and the children can then count the squares. I don't like giving the children the answers, but they have to get used to counting in 3s or counting in 4s. And I recommend a website called YouCubed, which has a game called How Close to 100, which is a game you can play at home. You just need some dice, and I'd recommend using more dice, 3 or 4 dice, just to speed the end part of the game up. So once you know your 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s and 10s, that leaves you with those, like I say, those tricky calculations, and that's where your fingers come in. So when you have your fingers, you can have, so you put them together, you put a 6 on your little fingers and just number them round up to 10 on your thumb. So if we had a question such as 7 times 7, you put the 2 7s together, then you look at how many fingers are crossing. We have 4 fingers crossing there. Each finger represents 10, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, and that leaves us with 3 fingers on the left hand, 3 on the right, so that's 3 times 3 is 9. You add that to the 40 in the middle, that's 49. If you have 9 times 8, for instance, you're going to have 4 fingers laying on top of 3 fingers there, so we have 7 fingers crossing all together. Each one of those fingers represents 10 again, so that's 70. 7 fingers is 70, then we do 2 times 1 is 2, 72. I know some children know the times table method, the finger trick for working out the 9 times table, but this method is fantastic because you can learn everything from 6 times 6 up to 9 times 9. So just show you some of my daughter's hands here. So she's working out the answer to the calculation 8 times 7. So you can see there we have the 5 fingers crossing, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then we have 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2. So that's 6. You add that to the 50 that we had there, and that gives us the answer of 56. So I hope that helps. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.